We have the 10 Commandments for home buying.
And it is directed to us from our favorite lender, Nadine Feldman at Green Tree Mortgage.
So this is when you're going to get your mortgage, and this is what you shall not do when you are waiting to buy your house. Thou shalt not change jobs, become self-employed, or quit your job.
It's very handy not to actually have employment while you're trying to apply for a mortgage. Thou shalt not buy a car, truck, van, or you may be living in it, because if you buy a car, truck, or van and you don't get a mortgage, you're not going. That's the only roof you can think about.
Thou shalt not use the credit cards excessively or let your accounts fall behind. Don't go to Raymore and Flanagan and max out your credit cards on your furniture.
Especially, and we actually had that happen to us, or to one of our clients. Thou shalt not omit debts or liabilities from your loan application. Everything is double checked by the lender, so you do want to make sure that if you have a payment on on a parakeet, you have to put that in. You have to tell her.
Thou shalt not spend the money you've set aside for closing.
Yeah, that would be handy to make sure you have enough money to actually walk in the door and close. Thou shalt not buy furniture. That's kind of part of the other one, but
the credit card one,
I mean, that's the Raymore and Flanagan. You think you're buying furniture for the new house, you just cranked up the credit to buy that furniture, and then you blew your mortgage. So you got to be careful.
Thou shalt not originate any inquiries into your credit.
That's right. You have a credit score. We have to live with this thing, even though it's ridiculous. And to keep that credit score, even if you inquire about getting a credit card during the time of your mortgage, it'll flag, and it could drop your score a couple of points. And if you're on the edge, you're going to lose your mortgage. Where am I? Thou shalt not make large deposits without first check with your loan officer.
You would think it'd be okay to put money into your account, but they need to track where everything's coming from, so don't put large deposits into your checking account.
If somebody's going to give you a gift of thousands of dollars toward your closing costs, you call your lender first and find out how they want it. The big deal is that the government is now tracking big deposits, and they call it sourcing. So they think you might have borrowed $10,000, threw it in your account to show you have money, and the reality is a parent or grandparent or somebody is giving you the money. They're going to need a gift letter. There's a process. Don't dump it in the account without talking to your lender.
Thou shalt not change bank accounts.
Yeah, it again raises all flags to the lender, and they're looking at every little money thing. So if you change bank accounts in the middle of the process, the big question is why? What are you doing? And thou shalt not co-sign a loan for anyone. The minute you co-sign a loan, it's just like you took the loan out. That's how it's applied to your credit, that you now have that debt. So never co-sign a loan before your closing day.
These banks are lending you a lot of money to buy your house, so you got to really follow the rules of what the lender is asking for.
Sounds daunting. It's not. You call us, we'll get you to a lender, and it's easy steps, but these are the things you got to remember.